We're back with breaking inputs coming in, and this is regarding the National Herald case. It's a big update. Delhi High Court has begun hearing Enforcement Directorate's plea. Now, remember, the Enforcement Directorate has moved Delhi High Court, challenging a trial court order that refused to take cognizance of the money laundering complaint in National Herald case involving the Gandhis. Enforcement Directorate has challenged that trial court's order in Delhi High Court. Let's go across to Dipankar, who's joining us on the broadcast with more details. Tell us more about the hearing.
Well, yes, the Enforcement Directorate has approached the Delhi High Court challenging the order of the trial court where it had denied the cognizance on the charge sheet that was filed by ED, and it was pointed out before the Delhi High Court that the order which denying this cognizance on the charge sheet turns the entire PMLA on its head, pointing out that if there is no FIR registered in the case, that does not mean that the case is not made out, as the complaint which was filed, the private person complaint which was filed before the competent court, cognizance was taken on that complaint, and in that situation the complaint takes a stronger foothold rather than the FIR. These were the contention that was made by the Enforcement Directorate while the Delhi High Court was hearing the matter. Remember, there was a complaint filed by Subramaniam Swamy before the competent court on which a cognizance was taken by the competent court. It was pointed out by the Enforcement Directorate before the Delhi High Court that that cognizance on the complaint of Subramaniam Swamy was challenged before the High Court as well as the Supreme Court, and at both the places the cognizance that was taken by the trial court was upheld.
Well, that means we also have an update coming in. According to the update, notices have been issued and the next hearing will take place on the 12th of March.
Well, yes, the court, after taking all the arguments made by the Solicitor General who was appearing for Enforcement Directorate in this case, the court issued notice and sought reply from all the parties that have been made the respondents in this entire case, and now the matter is posted for hearing on March 12th, when the replies will be filed by Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi and the other accused, and the court will proceed further with the hearings in the entire case.
Right. So this is about the National Herald order that came in from a trial court that refused to take cognizance of the complaint. Enforcement Directorate filed an appeal against that order. The Enforcement Directorate moved Delhi High Court. And Dipankar, the Enforcement Directorate says the order of the trial court turns PMLA on its head. And it also highlighted the assets that were worth 2,000 crore rupees acquired for 50 lakh rupees.
Well, yes, the Enforcement Directorate had made this argument before the Delhi High Court, pointing out that if this order which denied the cognizance is taken into consideration, that means that it creates a split between the ways the investigation can take place, where on one hand an FIR has to be registered and on the other hand a complaint can also be filed to the magistrate. It was pointed out by the Solicitor General who was appearing before the Delhi High Court that the cognizance taken on the private complaint filed before a competent court stands on a higher footing than an investigation which is launched from an FIR. These were the arguments that was made before the Delhi High Court, and we'll now have to wait and watch as to what further arguments are made by the Solicitor General before the High Court and what replies are being brought in by the defense counsel who are appearing for the Gandhi family and the other accused.
All right, Dipankar, thank you for getting us the details. A quick recap for our viewers in the National Herald case. Big update coming in. Notice has been issued by the Delhi High Court to Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi. The matter has been now kept for hearing on the 12th of March. The Enforcement Directorate has moved Delhi High Court, challenging trial court's order that refused to take cognizance of the money laundering complaint against Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi and others involved in the National Herald case. And its petition, the Enforcement Directorate questioned the order of the trial court, the findings of the trial court, and sought a review of the decision. Now, the Delhi High Court has fixed the matter to be heard next on the 12th of March.